Yo, what is going on, you guys? Repping the 407 here, bringing you a brand new video, and we are finally back after a while. My computer has been acting up. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, go follow me. Like, it's right here. Go follow me on Twitter. And if you haven't been catching up with my streams, I have been unable to post videos because my laptop has been acting up. But finally, they said they fixed it, so hopefully it works. If it does the same problem, yeah, me and Apple, we're going to have to throw hands. But we are doing my Week 7 predictions. Week 6 was just awful. Was god-awful for my picks. Like, I did terrible Week 6. I think I only got 3 right on Week 6. Yeah, that was bad. So, here it is. Here it is. Here's my terrible picks. Yeah. The big thing was Aaron Rodgers got injured. He got injured, and that ruined the Packers game. And that ruined their seasons, basically. So, I don't know if the Packers will win a game. They might win a game, but this week they're not winning, in my opinion. You'll see the score in a bit. But the Packers lost Aaron Rodgers, which is huge. Other teams been like losing stuff, losing players and all this. But Aaron Rodgers is like the biggest key feature. But I want to say my Steelers did beat the Chiefs. You know, we beat the Chiefs. They were undefeated, and we gave them their first loss. You know, we're too good. Yeah. All right, but yeah, but that's basically week 6. I'm not going to get much into it. My video for week 6 wasn't great, so week 7 is better because I finally have my computer back. So let's get straight into week 7 and get with the scores. So to start off week 7, we have Alex Smith going against Derek Carr, and it is the Chiefs versus the Raiders. The Raiders are at home, and you guys already know I need to use my phone for the score. But the Raiders are at home, and they're 2-4, which is kind of surprising because everybody's like, oh my god, they got Marshawn Lynch now. Oh my god, they got so much players. Like, they're still doing bad. We thought they're going to be a Super Bowl contender, but 2-4 isn't really Super Bowl contender. They could still make it to the playoffs, but it's going to be pretty interesting. But I have them losing again this week because it is the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 5-1. I'm pretty sure they're going to play amazing. So I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning away at the Raiders' home, and the final score being 26-17. I feel like Alex Smith is going to continue doing great. I don't think he's thrown an interception yet, if I'm not mistaken. If he has, I might be wrong, but he's been playing amazing. Like, the guy's been playing great. Kareem Hunt, the rookie, he could possibly win Rookie of the Year. I said it before the season started. I wanted Deshaun Watson to win Rookie of the Year, and he has a good chance. But on to the next game, we are going to get into the Ravens and the Vikings at Vikings home, and I believe the Vikings are going to win. Case Keenum, I was about to say Sam Bradford, but Case Keenum has been playing better than Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford is not 100%, and Case Keenum, I feel like he could win them this game. So I feel Case Keenum is going to come up on top with the Vikings because their defense is also going to lock down the Ravens, and the final score is going to be 28-17 with the Vikings coming out on top. So the Vikings are going to lead the NFC North because of this game, but don't sleep on the Lions. On to the next game right here. We have the Packers against the Saints, and it is at the Packers' homes, but I have the Saints coming out on top. Like I said, the Packers are going to lose because they are using a backup QB, which Packers, you should sign Colin Kaepernick. I feel like Colin Kaepernick could definitely be a starter, and since the Packers are using a backup, I feel like Colin Kaepernick can make a bigger difference than the backup for the Packers. But I don't know if they'll sign him. I don't think any team will sign him because he started all the kneeling stuff. But the Saints are going to win this game with the final score of 32-21. The Saints, Drew Brees have been playing amazing. He has not thrown an interception until the last game. Last game, he threw 2 interceptions. I'm pretty sure both of them were pick 6. The first one was overcalled because there was a flag on the play, and like Darius Slay didn't run it for a pick 6, but he got the interception and they gave it to a pick 6. It's something confusing. I'm pretty sure it was Darius Slay, but it was 2 pick 6 in one game for Drew Brees, and that was his first picks of the season. But still, Drew Brees is still amazing. He's been throwing over 300 yards each game, so I feel like he can definitely win this game for them. And their offense is really good. It's just that they have to rely on their defense. So if their defense can do good, especially with the backup QB playing QB, they could definitely win this game. On to the next game, we have the Jets and Dolphins. And the Dolphins are home this time. This is the second time they meet this season because they are in the same division. And this is the first time the Dolphins are going to beat them. Last time the Jets beat the Dolphins. And this time the Dolphins are going to beat the Jets. And I have a final score of 21-17. I believe that Jay Cutler is slowly getting better. He's slowly getting more comfortable with the offense. And I feel like Jay Ajayi is going to come up in this game. He's been slow. He's been slow lately, but I feel like Ajayi is going to do good this game. So if you have him on fantasy, take him. I feel like he'll have 2 touchdowns this week. But on to the next game, we have the Panthers at the Bears home, and the Panthers are winning this game. The Panthers have been playing great. Cam Newton last week, it was kind of rough against the Eagles, but it's the Bears. Their defense have been great. Their defense, if you have not seen what the Bears defense have been doing, they've been playing really well. Like they've been shutting out receivers, and their safeties have been playing well. Their cornerbacks have been playing well. They have a good D-line, Akeem Hicks, who they signed before the season actually started, have been playing great. And Leonard Floyd and all those Danny Trevathan, all those middle linebackers and linebackers they have are they're a really underrated defense. But I feel like they are going to lose this game because they have 2 quarterbacks that are still not a starting quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky has been playing well, but he's not going to be doing that well against the Panthers defense. So I feel like the Panthers are going to come up on top 28-17. So on to the next game right here. We have the Cardinals and the Rams, and the Cardinals have been playing great, but I believe the Rams are going to come up on top with the final score of 28-24. Carson Palmer has been more comfortable to pass the ball, and now that they have AP, they can finally have a run game. So they could either go to the run or pass it, because Carson Palmer has been passing. He's been doing pretty good, but I feel like they're going to come out short by 4, and the Rams are going to take this one. Jared Goff and Todd Gurley is going to lead the Rams to victory this week. But on to the next game, we have the Bucs and the Bills, and the Bills are at home, so I have the Bills winning. I feel like the Bucs, now that Jameis is out, I don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick can get them a win, to be honest. I don't like Fitzpatrick, but he's been a starter before, so he might be able to win it. But I feel like Tyrod Taylor, Shady, and their defense are going to stop them. So I feel like the Bills are going to win 24-17 at Buffalo, I should say. And that's going to be the final score. On to the next game right here. We have the Jaguars and the Colts. And I feel like the Jaguars are just going to beat the Colts because I said this every episode. I'm sorry, Colts fan, but I do not like the Colts at all. It's just a hate thing I have against them. But I feel like the Jaguars are way better anyway. So I have a final score of 21-16 with the Jaguars obviously winning. Their defense is going to stop them, but I feel like they're still going to do pretty good. Hopefully the Colts get Andrew Luck back pretty soon and he's healthy, but I don't know when that's going to happen. On to the next game right here. We have the Titans against the Browns, and I have the Titans coming out on top 25-18. I don't really have much to say about this game. The Titans defense might slack on them, but I feel like Derrick Henry is going to go off this game. Either Derrick Henry or DeMarco Murray is going to go off this game. So one of those 2 running backs are going to go off, in my opinion. But I feel like they're going to come up on top. The Browns, they still aren't comfortable. They have an amazing O-line, and Deshaun Kaiser just needs time to throw and a better receiver to throw to, because the receivers are not that great. And maybe they need Isaiah Crowell or Johnson Jr. to get better at the run game, but they need to find something. And I don't think they'll win this week. They might have a chance to win. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the Titans are going to come up on top, on my opinion. On to the next game right here, we have the Cowboys and the 49ers. And if you did not know, the 49ers have lost every game by 3 points or less. That is impressive from the 49ers. Even though they're 0-6, they lost every game by 3 or less, which is pretty impressive. But the final score I have here is the Cowboys coming on top. I'm sorry, 49ers fan, but you guys are losing again. And you guys are losing 3 points or less because the final score is going to be 21-18 in my opinion. That's a pretty impressive stat to be losing 3 or less, because that means you're putting up close games. But still, you're still losing, so that doesn't matter. But I feel like the Cowboys are going to come up on top on this game. On to the next game right here. We have the Bengals at Steelers Field, or Heinz Field, whatever you want to call it, Steelers home. And, the Steelers are going to beat them. They beat them every time, and we're going to beat them again. So, I'm sorry, Bengals fan, but you guys are losing by 12 with a final score of 24-12. Steelers, Big Ben is going to have a bounce-back game against the Bengals defense, and I just want him to, feel more comfortable and not be scared to throw 5 picks again, because he's not going to do that again. That was a one-time thing, and a one-time thing only. So on to the next game right here. We have the Seahawks and Giants at the Giants home. And the Giants won last week. They finally got their first win. But I think they're going to get another loss this week against the Seahawks, because the Seahawks have been playing a little bit better. And Russell Wilson is getting more comfortable this season. So I feel like Russell Wilson is going to play well this game. And the final score is going to be 24-21. Both of their defense are really good. They both have great defense. But I feel like the Seahawks defense is going to come up on top on this game. And probably get 2 picks on Eli Manning. That's what my prediction. But like I said, Seahawks coming up on top 24-21. On to the next game right here. We have the Broncos and the Chargers. Another game that On to the next game right here. We have the Broncos and the Chargers. They played before already, and the Broncos won because Young Hoku couldn't make a game-tying field goal to go into OT. But now they don't have to worry about that because they don't have him on the team anymore. And they are going to win with a final score of 27-24. It's going to be a 3-point game for the Broncos, but the Broncos are going to come up on top. On to the Sunday Night Football game, and we have a Super Bowl rematch against Matt Ryan and Tom Brady. You know, the Falcons and the Patriots is going to be an interesting game, and I feel like it's going to be different this time because the Falcons are going to come up on top in my opinion, and I believe the Falcons are going to win by 4 with the final score of 28-24. I believe the Falcons are going to win because the Patriots defense have been slacking and the Falcons offense is just really good, so I feel like Julio Jones might have a good game this week, but Julio Jones been slacking the whole year. So hopefully this is a bounce back game because he wants to get that revenge on the team that took the Super Bowl ring away from them. So I feel like the Falcons are going to win this game. And on to the last and final game right here, the Monday Night Football. We have the Redskins and Eagles NFC East matchup. And I believe the Eagles are going to go 6-1 because they are at home. And plus it's the Redskins. They already beat the Redskins once and it was a close game. But I believe they'll win again. And the final score will be 24-18. I believe Carson Wentz has been playing great, and him and Zach Ertz are like Tom Brady and Gronk. That connection is just amazing. Plus, the Eagles defense have been playing really well lately. If you saw the last game, they played really well against the Panthers, and they're just on a roll. So they could win the NFC East if they keep on playing like this and probably do something serious. They could maybe make it to the Super Bowl. It's going to be really hard, but they really have a good chance because how they've been playing has been looking really well. But that wraps up my predictions. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys agree, let me know any of your predictions. Like I said, I'll probably leave it like a little comment on the video if you guys want to be featured in the video. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We are finally able to post videos, so that means I will be posting more videos real soon. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe once again. But with that being said, have a great day, everybody. I will catch you guys soon. Till next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out.